Look at your little dress. Look at your little dress. It's so cute. You're so precious. Good morning, everyone. So I'm gonna try and do Vlogmas this year. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I might have to combine some days. Like, there's gonna be days where it's like a 5-minute vlog because I have absolutely no life and also no money. Like, literally, I have to pay rent today and I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. So, but you know what? I'm not gonna let that get me down because I'm wearing satin pajamas. I would love to actually like make a cute breakfast for the first day of Vlogmas and like, you know, make like cinnamon rolls or something. Unfortunately, we have no food and we have no money. So yeah, like we ran out of butter. We don't have milk because Connor drinks it out of the carton like a fucking weirdo. Like, I'm sorry, when we're fucking broke, so I buy the small thing of milk because I only use it for like mac and cheese and stuff. How about we don't have 3 glasses of milk a day? How about we don't do that? So I don't have milk. I only have 2 pieces of bread. No butter. Almost out of eggs. So like, Eric, stop. So it's very difficult to make like pancakes or cinnamon rolls or literally anything. So I have some Cheerios. Anyway. Let's go wake Connor up. Hi. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. What are you doing? I want to leave in like half an hour. Would you shut up? Good Lord. Get away from him. Get away from him. Oh my God. You guys are ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I said. You're ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Eric, leave him alone. Okay, so I think while I do my makeup, I'm going to talk about the books I read this month. Eric! God. Let's see. Well, last month, technically, because it's December 1st. Yeah, so in November, I reread Daisy Jones and the Six for like the 4th time. God, it's such a good book. It is such a good book. I think it might be in like, it might be my favorite book of all time. It might just be, because it's just so good. Like, the way it's written, the characters, the character development is just so good. But I had forgotten, because I hadn't read the book since, oh, it stopped snowing. Kind of. I hadn't read the book since watching the show. Eric! Yeah, I watched the show like 3 times in the span of like 6 months. So it's literally so amazing. But I had forgotten some things that happen in the show that don't happen in the book. And so the entire book, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, do Warren and Lisa not end up together in the book? Like, because I know they don't get together like until like the end of the show, basically. Like, it's literally like the second half of the show when they get together. But like, it was getting towards the end of the book, and I'm like, are they not together? I also forgot that, spoiler alert for Daisy Jones and the Sixth Book, but I feel like everyone's seen the show at this point. Teddy dies in the book. So does Chuck, actually. And I totally forgot that because like I do love that they didn't kill those characters off in the show. You know, Teddy does die, but like not at the time that he died in the book, because he dies like, is it? I think it's when he has the heart attack in the show. That's when he dies in the book. But like Chuck goes to war instead of going to college and becoming a dentist, and like he dies at war. And like I was listening to that part of the audiobook while I was like on a walk, and I was like trying not to cry in the middle of the street. But yeah, love the book. I think it's funny that there's a totally like other character that they just like did not include in the show. Like, Eddie has a brother, and Chuck's last name is not Loving. Eddie's last name is Loving. And then he has a brother named Pete. I guess I understand why they didn't include him, because like Pete isn't that important to the story. He's just kind of there. And then, like, seriously, Pete's only storyline is that like he's in love with a girl named Jenny. That's it. I once again gave the book 5 stars because, like, obviously, it's fucking amazing. So then after that, I read Fourth Wing. Oh my god, it was so good. Okay, Salem, he is not even touching you. He's not even near you. Actually, you can shut up. Crotchety old lady. I've been wanting to read it for a while because like it came out in, when did it come out? Like 2023, I think. I think it came out in 2023, and I've been wanting to read it because everyone said that it was like amazing. Like everyone was saying such good things about it. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a wait. Like, okay, is this like actually the best book everyone has ever read, or is it just it's popular right now on TikTok and everyone is just like overhyping it, like, you know? But then I saw that the um the special edition with like the black cover and like the sprayed edges that have like the dragons on it, I saw that at Target. It came out at Target like a few months ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And it was like $13, so I'm like, you know what, sure. So I got it. I'm like, I'll read this eventually. So I read it this month, and it was so good. Oh my god, like it was definitely worth the hype. Like, it was not overhyped at all. Like, it was 100% a 5-star read. I got through it in like a week, and I listened to the audiobook. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Like, I literally can't even say anything else about it. Like, it was just so good. Yeah, no, it was just a really good book. I fucking adored it. And I got the second one on Audible. Actually, this is stupid. I got Audible. I did like the, you know, like the free trial of Audible, and they had a deal going on where it was like like buy one get one free on audiobooks. So like if you use 1 credit to get 2 books. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, awesome. And so I put the first book in my cart because I had run out of like Spotify premium hours to like listen to audiobooks. And so I added the first one to my cart, and then I went to go find the second one. But the second one is not available in that. It's because it like just came out this year. So it's not available like that. So I was like, instead of add to cart, I was like, buy now. I'm like, wait, no. So then I had the second one, but I was like, had like 7 hours left on the first one. Like, so now I own the second one. And then I had to buy the first one. Weirdly, the first one was only like $7 on Audible. Like the audiobook was only $7. So I'm like, fuck it. And I literally purchased the first one on audiobook for $7.49. And then I also used my credit to get the second one. Yeah. So now I have both of them on audiobook. And yeah, I have to read the second one because I think the third one, if I'm not mistaken, I'm fairly certain the third one comes out in January of 2025. So literally next month. So hopefully I can read the second one this month and then get the third one when it comes out. But after Fourth Wing, I read, what did I read? I read 5 books this month. So what did I read after that? 1, 2. Okay, I know I read 5 books this month. Oh, I finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I've been reading that book for 2 years because I started rereading the Harry Potter series because I haven't read it. I've never read it on my own. Like my dad read it to me in elementary school. I've never read it on my own. So I'm like rereading it on my own now. And I read the first one pretty quickly. And then I started the second one, but then I'm reading it on Kindle. So I kind of stopped reading the second one and started reading other books on Kindle, and it was just like whatever. And then so Harry Potter and the Chamber of Harry Potter is like my in-between book. It's like what I read like on my phone when I don't have a book with me and I'm bored. So I was reading it on my phone at work because I couldn't wear my AirPods. And I looked at it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like actually 60% through this book already. I might as well just try and finish it this month. So I did. I finished the second one. It was really good. But I gave it a 4-star. And Connor was like, a 4-star? What was wrong with it? I'm like, what? There was nothing wrong with it. Like, what do you mean? 4-star is a good rating. Like I'm not gonna give every book I read a 5-star review if I like it. Like, what do you mean? 5-star is for the books that like literally changed my life or made me cry or like I couldn't stop smiling when I was reading it. Like that's a 5-star book. Like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets did not change my life in any great aspect. Like it was a good book, but like it didn't change my entire view on life. Like honestly, the only books I can see, Harry Potter books I can see giving a 5-star are like the later books, like 5, 6, 7, maybe 4. But like the first 3, I don't see myself giving 5 stars. Like number 6 is my favorite book, or at least it was when I read it in elementary school. So or middle school. I might have finished it in middle school, but six has always been my favorite. So I'm really interested to see if it actually holds up to what I remember it being. But honestly, I think six is one of my favorite because I love Harry and Ginny, and that's the book they get together, and they're like, when they get together in the book is so much better than when they get together in the movies. Like in the movies, it was like so boring. It was literally like a G plot in the movie. But yeah. After Harry Potter, I was like on my phone on Spotify. I'm like, what do I listen to now? Like, do I want to listen to music or do I want to start an audiobook? Because like, I really want to get through more books. So I was looking. I'm like, my Spotify premium just reloaded my 15 hours. So like, do I read a new book? What book do I start? So I started Done and Dusted, which is the first book in I think it's the Rebel Blue series. It's like a cowboy series. So I think it follows like each sibling in like the family that owns the ranch. And then I think the fourth book is going to be about Gus's baby mama, Cam. I think, because on the cover for the fourth book, which comes out, I think the fourth book comes out in April, and it has a girl with brown curly hair and a guy with tattoos. So I think that's Cam, and they called him Dusty, I think. But anyway, the first book, so good. Oh my god, I gave it 4.5 stars, and honestly, I don't really understand what people are talking about when they talk about Done and Dusted, because basically, like, almost every review I've seen of that book, they've been like, it was good. Like, I read it because it was pretty short. It was okay. I'm like, what do you mean? It was so good. It's also my first, like, cowboy romance I have. Flawless by Elsie Silver, which is the first book in her cowboy romance series, or one of them. I don't know if she has multiple. But I've been wanting to read that. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about like cowboy romances. It's kind of cheesy. But oh my god, Done and Dusted was so good. It was so good. Like, it was I don't even know what it was a brother's best friend trope where like they've kind of hated each other for like their whole lives, and then she comes back into town and like she's dealing with like a trauma because like she races horses for like a living, and she fell off her horse and like it was really bad, and like that's how her mom died, and like was like she fell off a horse and got injured and died, and so like she's got like trauma from that, and she hasn't gotten on a horse since, and he like helps her deal with that, and it's so cute. But like, and then I finish it literally the next day, and right after that I'm like, where's the second one? I need the second one right now. And so I read the second one, and the second one is about one of her older brothers, who is like renovating like this house on their property into like, it's kind of like a B&B situation, and like it's a love story of him and his interior designer, and they meet at a bar before they know what each other looks like before her first day, and make out at the bar, and then like they meet the next day, and she's like, this can't happen, and he's like, can't it though, it should. Eric, those are all the books I read this month, but I gave, ow, oh my god, Eric, stop it. But I gave the that last book. Fuck, what was it called? Oh my god. The first one was Done and Dusted, and then it's Swift and Saddled. The third one is, no. The second one is called Swift and Saddled. And I gave that one a 4.25 star because it was really, really good, but it wasn't as good as the first one. So, like, I wasn't going to give it a 4.5. But I'm really excited about the third one because the third one is about the oldest brother and the youngest sister's best friend who hate each other and who have been hating each other the first 2 books. And in the second book, the interior designer is like, what's going on with them? Like, they either have fucked or they will fuck. And everyone's like, what? They hate each other. Oh my god, that's hilarious. They hate each other. She's like, I will bet you money that they will get together. I'm like, I will not take that bet because you will win. Like, I'm excited about the third one. I think the third one is my favorite cover as well. But, oh my goodness, Eric. What do you have to say? Okay.
Trying to explain to you which ones to order will be very complex. So if you're okay with money, that's
You know, it seems silly to do this and then take it down, put it up, take it down.
Well, I wasn't gonna put it up.
Do you know what Butch does? She has it all decorated, flips it into one of the rooms, leaves it decorated, and then when she's finished, she just pulls it out.
and it's on.
Know who it is.
Yeah, because I remember it had a really weird belly button.
Hey, Sarah, what do you want to watch? What do you want to watch? Pick something out. Sit down. I know, it's so unfair. My god, these are long. When was the last time you trimmed your nails? You could literally eviscerate someone with your nails. Give me your toes. Give me your toes. Okay, so that's gonna be all for tonight. It's like 2 a.m. and I just finished a Christmas movie. I watched a Hallmark movie. What do you call it? Like an evergreen Christmas or something like that. And I've just been editing today's vlog for like the past hour and a half. So I'm almost done. I have like 1 segment left to edit. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed. And then I will finish editing that last piece tomorrow morning when I wake up. And then hopefully I will get today's video posted by like 11. Hopefully I can get it posted by 11. But that's gonna be my goal for the rest of this month, is to get all the videos posted by 11. But I'm very tired. So I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.